My boss said I'm paid for labor, not ideas, so I labored while his ideas destroyed the department. I'd been working as the warehouse operations lead at this distribution company for 9 years when Longbottom decided to put me in my place during the quarterly planning meeting. We were discussing his new inventory system that would reorganize our entire warehouse layout based on alphabetical product codes instead of pickup frequency. This is going to create massive inefficiencies, I explained, showing him data I'd compiled over 9 years. Our top 50 products account for 80% of orders. If we scatter them alphabetically instead of keeping them near shipping, our pick times will triple. Longbottom cut me off with this patronizing smile that made the whole management team uncomfortable. Let me be very clear about something, Kelsey. You're paid for labor, not ideas. I have an MBA from a prestigious business school, and this system is based on proven organizational principles. Your job is moving boxes, not questioning strategic decisions made by people with actual education. Just do the physical work and let the smart people handle the thinking. I sat there feeling 9 years of operational expertise get reduced to moving boxes. Fine, just labor from now on. He beamed like he'd won something important. The very next week, Longbottom's alphabetical system went live, and I implemented it exactly as specified. Moved our fastest moving items from their prime locations near the shipping dock to wherever their product codes dictated. Our top seller, an automotive part we shipped 200 times daily, went from being 15 feet from the packing station to the far corner, 240 feet away. The old me would have quietly kept it in a better spot. The new me put it exactly where the alphabetical code said, because I was paid for labor, not ideas. Day 1 under the new system, our average pick time went from 3 minutes to 11 minutes per order. Our team was literally walking miles extra per shift. By day 3, we'd missed 40% of our shipping deadlines, and customers were calling to complain. When Longbottom asked why picks were taking so long, I explained his alphabetical system had pickers walking an extra 6 miles per shift. He insisted that couldn't be right because the system was optimized for efficiency. Week 2 brought the storage capacity disaster. Longbottom's next brilliant idea was implementing a new stacking system that would maximize vertical space by stacking pallets 5 high instead of 3. I tried to explain that our forklifts only reached safely to 4 pallets, and our ceiling height only allowed 4.5 with proper clearance. He dismissed my concerns as resistance to change. The old me would have ignored this dangerous idea and kept stacking at safe heights. The new me followed his system exactly and started stacking 5 pallets high. On day 9, a stack collapsed during a pick because the forklift operator couldn't safely maneuver at that height. $50,000 in damaged inventory crashed to the concrete floor, and the operator barely avoided serious injury. OSHA showed up within hours and immediately cited us for unsafe stacking practices that exceeded our facility rating. When the inspector asked who authorized stacking above safety limits, I showed them Longbottom's written directive and the meeting notes where I'd raised concerns. Longbottom tried to claim I should have known better than to follow unsafe instructions, but OSHA pointed out that he'd explicitly told me to do labor, not question his strategic decisions. Month 2 was when the department truly started falling apart. Longbottom decided we needed to cross-train everyone on every station to increase flexibility. The old me would have quietly maintained specialized roles while appearing to implement his system. The new me rotated everyone through every position daily exactly as he specified. Our most experienced picker was suddenly working and receiving where he had no experience. Our shipping specialist was rotating through inventory counts. Efficiency collapsed because everyone was constantly learning new tasks instead of mastering their roles. Error rates went from 2% to 18% in 3 weeks. The breaking point came when our biggest client, Meridian Auto Parts, threatened to terminate their contract after we shipped wrong products to 15 of their locations in 1 week. They represented 30% of our revenue. The emergency meeting with the executive team was exactly what I'd been waiting for. Our CEO wanted answers for how a warehouse that had run flawlessly for years had become a disaster zone in 2 months. Longbottom came armed with presentations about change management and team performance issues. The COO cut through his excuses with one question directed at me. Kelsey, you've run operations here for 9 years. What happened? I pulled up my documentation showing everything. The alphabetical system I'd warned would triple pick times. The unsafe stacking heights that resulted in an OSHA violation. The cross-training rotation that eliminated expertise and caused our error rate to explode. 9 years of operational knowledge that could have prevented every single problem. All documented in meeting notes where Longbottom had explicitly told me I was paid for labor, not ideas. The CEO stared at Longbottom with an expression that ended careers. You had someone with 9 years of expertise trying to prevent these disasters, and you told her to shut up and move boxes? 1 week later, Longbottom was gone, and I was promoted to warehouse operations manager with a $60,000 raise and full authority over all operational systems and procedures. I immediately reversed every single one of his changes, putting our fastest items back near shipping, returning to safe stacking heights, and restoring specialized roles. Within 3 weeks, we were back to normal efficiency. Meridian Auto Parts agreed to stay after I personally walked them through our corrected procedures. The warehouse that Longbottom's ideas had nearly destroyed was running smoothly again because someone who actually moved the boxes was finally allowed to have ideas about how to move them efficiently.